Well, I know it's taken some time, and I know some of you have been asking, very patiently waiting for the results of my Christmas competition, but now the time has come, and I've managed to get my hands on some of the Series 3 figures. I couldn't get into the Series 4 ones, unfortunately, but I do have 7 of the Series 3 ones, but I've also got some extra things that I want to give away. But before we do that, I need to have a little bit of a rant first, and that rant is regarding the YouTube advertising system. Now, some of you may not know or may not have realised, but I actually haven't had ads on my channel since about middle of 2011, because I was given a YouTube partner program just after my first one-up review had got 5,000 views, so I was pretty surprised. I had it for about a month, and then the day after the verification code in the mail arrived, Google suspended my account because of invalid click activity. Now, I've appealed that now 4 times and heard nothing. There's no one to call, no one to talk to, and I can't get a valid explanation of what actually happened. Now, I mean, to be honest, I've read multiple conspiracy theories, as you will, that say that Google gives everyone who reaches a certain threshold the Google advertising or partnership program, and then afterwards looks whether or not they're going to be profitable, and then, you know, makes up invalid click activity as a justification for getting rid of them because they think they're going to really make any money. Well, to that, if that's true, I say sucked in Google, because guess who has like over 6 million views? Yeah. Anyway. But that also means that I do all of this stuff for free. I get no money whatsoever from YouTube or from anywhere else, and so all this stuff I do here for free, which is fine because I like doing this and it's fun. But that's why I've been doing all these trailers for Stories of Earth World War III, which, in case you didn't know, is actually my new book. That's right, TrainzXtreme, or as my pseudonym is, Demetrius Charles, is getting a book published. And that should be out next month on Amazon to be purchased. And so that's why I'm asking all of you guys now, I'll show you more about the book later in another review, is, you know, you should, if you know, you guys could all help support me by getting a copy of that book. That would be great, because that's the only way that I'm going to make money at the moment, because I can't make any ones from YouTube, because, you know, the AdSense thing is absolutely bad, and despite what I've tried to do, I can't seem to fix it in any way, and that's why, when I do these giveaways and stuff, I love to actually say, you know, rather than have ads, or rather than use Subwool like I know some of the other big YouTubers use, I'm going to say that buy a copy of the book when it comes out, and that will be your way of saying thank you for all the content and stuff that I make, which hopefully you will enjoy. But anyway, rant over, now we get on to the fun stuff. Now, this took a while because I didn't have a chance to get any of these. They were either sold out or I didn't have time to get some. And then, you know, I bought a couple of extra bits and pieces, so let's get on to who won. Now, there's clearly more than 7 spheres here, and that's because I had all these leftover bits, and I was like, you know, I don't need all of these. So now, whoever wins gets a choice of 7 of these. So I've got 5, I can't count, 6 of the little track packs. There's the one of the stations I've showed you in my review. There's the Overbridge, there's the Hill riser pieces, there's a James, and there's a Cranky. Now you can feel free to pick 6 of those. Or, but with you see, 1 engine, James. I'm going to let you, the winner, trade James for either Thomas here, wind up Thomas with the side rod, or wind up Edward, which as you can see are on special from $7, which God, I hope no one pays for, to $4. And they've been like that because I have a feeling they're trying to clear out the old stock. So, to the person who comes first, that's your big choice. Which 6 of these do you want? And then which engine would you like? And therefore, you don't even have to pick these if you don't want to. In fact, if you want those 7, I'll still let you pick 1 of these 3 engines to take with you, and the person who comes second can have a pick at these and see which ones they would like. So, without further ado, it's time for me to announce the winners. After looking at, you know, not just the questions, which most of you got right, not everyone got all of them exactly right, and some people did them more right than others, if that makes any sense at all, which it probably doesn't. But there were some really interesting entries, some really funny entries, and then some really odd entries, which is perfectly fine because, hey, as if some of my videos aren't odd. So on those grounds, I have to say the winner is JamesFan01. Now, I know you had some trouble posting the link onto my video, or whatever reason that was, who even knows. But you let me know, and it all worked out in the end. So you, congratulations, either get 7 of these and an engine of your choice, or 6 of these and an engine of your choice. It's all up to you. And then, the person who gets whichever leftover prizes there are, is going to be Wooden Boy Bear Lover. Yay! You receive 2nd place. The little confetti, yep. And, so you get whatever's left over here, and as a bonus, both of you each will get half of the trolley stickers that I received from my advent calendar. Woohoo! Yeah, okay, I don't know why I'm including them, pretty much because I have no use for stickers, but you know what, go for it. So, you guys get in contact with me ASAP. Hopefully, I'll give you guys a month, and if not, then I'll go to 3rd place. Thank you everyone so much for entering, because I really love it when I get lots of entries, which I got 5, which is better than my last competition where I got 4. Stay tuned for more exciting reviews this year, some new stuff, and as I said, the book which will be coming out, and there will be a giveaway of a free copy of the book, so you guys should be ready for that. Anyway, that's all we've got time for now. Hope to see you in contact with the others soon, and thanks for entering, and bye for now from TrainzXtreme.